Well, hello, my beautiful Libra. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your major quickie bonus reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Just to let you know, I will be doing my usual longer messages, but these major quickie series are messages for those of you who are on the go and cannot commit to the longer ones at this time. So let's get straight to your reading, my beautiful Libra. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my gorgeous Libra? What do they need to know? We have the Strength card to start. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide Wheel of Fortune? Thank you so much. Ooh. Wow, look at that energy. And we have the Fool card. Okay, so very powerful energy at play here for you, Libra. For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of the reading. This is a series of major arcana cards to get that powerful energy. So we have the Strength card to start. This is the protagonist energy. So this is the energy propelling you forward for this present time, which is about self-love. Respecting your decisions, respecting your boundaries, and having the courage to go after what you truly desire. Okay, you're believing in your wonderful ideas, and you're opening your heart. They're giving me here as well, trusting in the process with the universe. You're very magnetized at this time. You know your worth, Libra. This is the energy that they're giving me. You know your worth, and you're drawing in what you truly deserve into your sphere, into the physical plane at this moment in time. So you unconditional love, what you put out to the universe, it comes right back at you. So there's this beautiful energy about you where you're starting to enjoy who you are and your wonderful surroundings, and you're surrendering to gratitude and over to the universe. You're allowing this co-creation to happen, to manifest your dreams there. Okay, you're seeing things very, very clearly, and also they're giving me an energy. This is a Leo energy here. They're giving me an energy of you're having pride in what you do. Now, I don't often get this energy from this card. You're having pride about whatever it is that you do for a career, but also you're proud about the people that you've got in your soul tribe. It's almost like you're doing a really good job, Libra, and you're looking at, it's like you're taking stock of who you are, what you've achieved so far, how far you've come, where you want to go, and you're magnetized. It's like I see this energy is buzzing through your veins as you move forward, knowing what you want to bring into your realm. It's like you know what you deserve, and therefore it comes towards you because you know your worth. You know what it is that you've worked hard for. Okay, now we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it is in the antagonist position. Okay, so when we get it in this position, you may have felt there's been a run of bad luck recently, and things may have been out of your control. You may have felt a little bit stuck in a rut. It's almost like receiving the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position in this position in the spread, because this is the energy that is of resistance. Okay, so things may have been out of your control, as I said there. You may have felt that when is your good fortune turning up? When is the turning point? When is Spirit going to take me from this path of toxic cycles or things that are not working for me and move me to a place of luck? Well, this is the energy to overcome. They want you to trust in the process. They want you to recognize that Lady Luck is on your side, but things were out of your control for a period of time, and that there is now this turning point for some sort of new start. Okay, we have the Fool card energy as the unifying energy. Spirit is giving me an indication here. They're highlighting this, as you can see, this human type face here in a cocoon. So you may have felt stuck. You may have felt that things were in delay and things weren't working out the way that you'd hoped. but they're indicating here there was a growth period. Okay, this was the time where you had to stay exactly where you were so that you could emerge into this wonderful, successful, beautiful person that you're always meant to be, this becoming, as it were. So you may have felt stuck, but there was a reason for it, is what they're indicating. Divine timing, because it's almost like you're in a chrysalis, that wonderful chrysalis that a butterfly is in right before it emerges into this beautiful insect that it was always meant to be, that rises up in this beauty. So there was this, it was meant to be for you. It was like a growth period, but you may have felt it was a period of bad luck, but there were lessons to be learnt when you get that Wheel of Fortune in this position. Now the unifying energy is the Fool card. So this is a fresh new hope. Okay, this is about taking chances, leaps of faith onto new paths, new adventures. Some wonderful new beginnings are starting for you, and you're leading forward with this. Oh yeah, we just had a candle just flicker there. There's no windows out there, but they give me an indication of curiosity. The word of the day, it's almost like for this card, is curiosity. You're leading with an open mind and an open heart, being curious about the world again as you start this new adventure. Now this could be because you believe in yourself, you know what you deserve, and therefore the world opens up this exciting new possibility for you that anything is possible. You just need to surrender to the universe and recognize when opportunities present themselves to you that you can grab them with both hands. Also, this has come up before for somebody else, another reading. I think it was Virgo and perhaps Cancer before. Their readings last month. But they're giving me the word peacocking again. So it's about showing your wonderful self off to the world. This could be in anything really. It could be in business. We're going to go deeper and find out. It could be in business, but it could be about how you feel about yourself, because we have that Strength card. Okay, so it's about showing your wonderful self off. No matter who you are, you're leading with authenticity, and you're not ashamed of yourself. You're just getting out there. They want you to peacock, show your wonderful self off to others. So if you're looking for a love interest, as it were, they want you to be out there and proud, you know, show off all your wonderful authenticity, because that's when you attract. They were highlighting these two figures here, two ducks. It's almost like attracting a mate. Okay, it's like a ritual. They're giving me this dance, you know. So there's a wonderful new start on the board here for you. But remember to get out there and be proud of yourself, which you are definitely with that Strength card. And there's a lot of beauty that's about to come into your life, a lot of luxury and good fortune. Now we're going to go deeper. I'm using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What are my beautiful okay. We have, they came straight out here. We have 4 of Earth, that's Virgo energy, and we have 5 of Fire. What do my beautiful Librans need to know regarding this major quickie? Can you please guide them on what they need to know for their highest good? Thank you so much. Very heavy energy I'm getting from the deck at the moment. Can you please guide my beautiful Libra? What do they need to know for their highest good? Ooh, that's quite a few. Okay, let's see what they want to talk about. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Oh, I love it. Okay. Now also, there may be some sort of Virgo placement that you have, Libra, because I'm getting a very strong Virgo vibe from this. Even though we've only got this 4 of Earth, they're just giving me the word Virgo. So perhaps your person is Virgo, or you have Virgo placement, or someone you're interested in having a new start with is Virgo, having a higher level commitment with them. Let's see what they have to say. But we have the 4 of Earth. Okay, so this is a desire for long-term security when you get the 4 of Pentacles, and you know where you want to be in the future, but it's also about divine order. It's trusting in the solid foundations that you're building and taking ownership of that. Okay. Yeah, it's about having this wonderful solid growth for the future. And what you've built so far is a very solid foundation, and you're opening up to the possibilities of all the abundance that is available to you, is what they're giving me. There may be some sort of avenues, even though there's 4 of Pentacles there, they're giving me 2 options, Libra. There's 2 paths that you could take. It's almost like there is one path that could lead to 2 further opportunities. And there is another path that it takes a little bit longer, but it leads to one big opportunity. Now, I don't know who that's for, but it's like there's 2 paths, and they're showing me that on one of the paths, 2 opportunities that present themselves to you are 2 small opportunities. One is closer to the present, this opportunity, and then one is further in the future. But the other avenue that you could take, there is a huge opportunity at the end of this avenue. Okay, and it feels like there's some sort of crossroads here where you may be having a decision to make. Okay, but it is for your long-term security. Either one will be very fruitful. Okay, will lead to a lot of financial abundance, but also an investment into your own future, your own self, your own peace is what they're giving me here, because there is an offering. This figure is giving an offering here. So it's about trusting in the solid foundations that you've built, because either avenue will be very fruitful in different ways, but very fruitful. Now we also have the 5 of fire. Okay, when we get that 5 of fire, this is about creative ideas, brainstorming, as it was. It's like you're honoring your uniqueness, your differences. You are very original, Libra. You have wonderful ideas that are so beautiful. They're transformative, not just for yourself, but for others as well. And it's about honoring those differences. You have a wonderful imagination, is what they're giving me. And it's like when you have these wonderful ideas, they're not just for yourself, they're for others as well. And it's like appreciating any left field or, you know, curveball ideas that come into your sphere. They're very fruitful. They set your soul on fire with that 5 of fire here. Okay, when we've got the 5 of Wands, because this pertains to the 5 of Wands, it's about rivalry, and your wonderful creative ideas, your originality is far above your rivals. Okay, the challenges that you feel that you need to overcome are actually, it's like they're showing me it's non-existent kind of competition, because you're already head and shoulders above the competition. Okay, because you have some incredible ideas. You just have to honor your uniqueness. You have to recognize that being thinking outside the box, or showing up left field, you know, those sort of things, that's what's wonderful about you. Don't try and be like others, and I don't expect you ever would, Libra, but if you're looking at other people and their ideas and going, yeah, that's kind of nice, I was kind of thinking I would do this, but maybe I should do what they're doing because they're doing well. You're going to do far better by honoring your own ideas, is what they're giving me here. There's no competition that holds a candle to you. Now, they're also giving me, now this might be for somebody specific, they're actually giving me trumpet. Maybe you play the trumpet, or maybe it's about trumpeting your ideas, but they're actually giving me the word trumpet. So yeah, maybe it is about being loud and proud again about your wonderful ideas, that you're calling them into the physical plane. You're manifesting them through knowing your worth, knowing how good you are, in creating this wonderful new start. Luck is on your side as well. Yeah, it's like be loud and proud, Libra, about who you are. Now we also have the Hierophant on the board, major arcana card. And when we get this Hierophant energy, this is about spiritual practices to overcome any obstacles. So you may have been taking part in some sort of meditation, law of attraction. You know, you may be allowing your guides, your higher powers to influence you in some way. You're using your gratitude to and being committed to your co-creator so that you and they can manifest an incredible life that gives you so much potential and abundance. But also when we get this card, the Hierophant card is about conventions, high level commitment conventions like marriage, you know. So you may be looking at things like relationships, what it means to you to have a solid relationship. What obstacles do you have to overcome to connect on the higher plane with a partner? Okay, so you may be having some sort of new start or trying to draw in a new partner, and overcoming obstacles, deep-seated obstacles that you have deep within yourself that you may have used spiritual practices to address, like, you know, childhood wounding, trauma, using meditation and spiritual practices that allow you to transcend that energy to open yourself up to higher level commitment. Things like rituals or they're really asking me to look at this card a little bit deeper, so I will. One moment, please. Okay, they're really indicating a stone here for me. I really just need to check in and see what that is. I know it's a major quickie, but on the surface reading, I can't see exactly what's in it unless I check in. So, labradorite. Okay, labradorite. So they're really highlighting labradorite being important for you during this time. Perhaps maybe you've just purchased labradorite, because they're actually showing me someone with it in their hands. So maybe you just purchased labradorite, or about to, or it's in your basket, or it's in your basket to buy, or you've got some on a desk somewhere, but you're holding it in your hand occasionally. It's almost like this helps you with ideas. They're really highlighting it's indicated in some way with ideas and writing. So you may be writing something about higher level commitments or spiritual practices. Maybe that's, you document that. It's wonderful ideas is what they're giving me. You're believing in them, and there is some sort of knowledge or ascension happening so that you can be very abundant during this time. It's like you're creating your own success. Now Hierophant is also about higher learning, so you may be approaching certain teachers or looking at things online, courses, etc., to learn more about whatever practice it is that you do or whatever sector you work in, using those skills and building upon them for a higher ascension. We have the Star card energy also. It's an Aquarian energy, so there's inner clarity that's happening here, but also having faith that miracles are working behind the scenes here to bring you what you truly desire. When we have this Star energy, this is also about being in the spotlight for something. So your ideas, whatever it is that you're doing, people are going to gravitate towards it. It's almost like you're going to gain some sort of recognition for this, some sort of award or victory. It's very successful energy I'm getting from this card, of you being in the spotlight. There's some sort of hope as well. And Star is also healing energy. When we get this Star card in this particular deck, it's about inspiration, you know, having this wonderful inspired life. Everything that you're imagining in your mind is starting to manifest on the physical plane. The Spirit is encouraging you at this time to be inspired and just be your wonderful self. Don't doubt yourself. You know, you've got wonderful ideas. And it's about recognizing this hope that brings this new beginning. There is a wonderful new start for you here on the board. Now we have Page of Fire, very powerful energy. This is about enthusiastic action. It's almost like it's almost like the Magician card mixed with the Ace of Wands, because it's about, you know, inspired action and acting on new ideas that bring a creative project into the physical realm. You're free to venture forth and create whatever you truly desire, basically. You have the magic. The magic is within you. Wow. I'm not sure. I need to check in on this, but because there's a tiger there, I'm actually hearing that Eye of the Tiger music. I think it's from Rocky, the music. But I think that's me. I just need to check in on if I'm being given that or if that's me. Because normally when I hear something that Spirit's giving me, it's actually very loud. And at the moment, it's almost like a whisper of that Eye of the Tiger. But it's a very powerful energy moving forward. You're going to do this. You have the strength to survive. You know, that wonderful, you have the strength to make your dreams come true. Your purpose, your life purpose is being birthed at this moment, is the energy. You have all the magic deep within you with this Page of Fire. Page of Fire is a Sagittarian energy. Okay, it's about this new project. There's some sort of new project that is going to be very, very successful, but you must remember how unique you are. Okay, they're really indicating your voice is unique. I just got a breeze on my arm here. So that's the message, your uniqueness. Don't shy away from how original you are, because that's what makes you successful. Okay, now we also have the Six of Water. Six of Water is, it's almost like a nostalgia card when we get this. It's about remembering the good old days and also a yearning for past loves. When we get it connects to the Six of Cups as well, so there could be some sort of reunion on the card for you. Maybe now people often get a little bit nervous, or I don't know, take it as you will, but because it's a major quickie, when we get a Six of Water card, reunion doesn't necessarily mean it's an ex-lover. Or an ex-partner. It can be someone from your past who comes on in that you have a lot of love for and a lot of wonderful, good memories for. But when you get this card, it is a reminder that when you get these energies, especially since we've got Lionsgate at the moment, it's very powerful energy that's going on. Don't wear rose-tinted glasses is what they're giving me. If you have a desire for reunions, you're being triggered by nostalgic energy. Yes, there's sweet memories, okay? But there's no need to return to the illusion of those golden days, because you have better to come. Spirit is co-creating a better reality for you. And you're starting to see that as you live in authenticity and heal the past in some way. But those memories are to help you heal the past. It's almost like they're saying, yeah, you can look back, but you don't have to, because you're not going that way. There's something way more exciting and abundant coming towards you if you're looking for love, or if you feel like you've missed out on an opportunity with an idea. Actually, you're getting a huge opportunity coming your way very, very soon, actually. So we're just going to use the Light Seers Tarot to gain any further messages. Ooh. Five of Wands. Okay, so again, Five of Wands over the Five of Fire here. So it's the Strength card. It's believing in yourself to overcome any obstacles. Ooh. We have, how would you like to receive? I'm closing my eyes for this, just so you know. I need to get an indication. Okay, thank you. They want to receive it in the reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Libra? What else do they need to know regarding this reading? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What do they need to know? Okay. So, they want that here, and they want... Oh, sorry, I flipped that. Yeah, that's it. They want it received this way. So, we also have... we have the Five of Wands. They want you to recognize here with this Five of Wands that there is rivalry about, of course. There's always competitions, but they are you are overcoming them by believing in yourself and your wonderful, unique creativity. By following your passion, as you can see, you're staircasing up towards whatever it is that sets your soul on fire. This is an achieving kind of energy. Whatever you're strongly emotional about, that you've been trying to get off the ground, some sort of new project or new idea here. Very, very exciting energy. But you've worked hard and you've come leaps and bounds over obstacles and rivals in order to get to the top of your game. Okay, now they really want to be mindful, you to be mindful of this Wheel of Fortune in this position. If you felt stuck or you felt like things were out of your control or that good fortune was not on your side, that's the only thing that's holding you back with that Eight of Wands. Okay, Eight of Wands in reverse there it's frustrating energy. Okay, but there has been a delay, and as we can see, the Emperor is in reverse here, so you may not have. When we get the Emperor in reverse, this suggests that there may have been some sort of poor planning, or there needs to be more planning before you can move forward for a new start. So that was the delay. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest, they really want you to have like a game plan before you move forward. They're really highlighting this chess piece to me and suggesting that in the upright position, this is, the game plan is ready for motion and you're all set to move forward. But there's something missing when it's in the reverse. Okay, so there's final pieces that need of the puzzle to come on into play before you can move forward. Yes, it is frustrating, but they're highlighting to me the Hierophant, which means there's something to be learned in this situation before you can move forward. Okay, now that could be towards higher learning, as those courses, taking courses online, or again, they're showing me labradorite. Very important, this labradorite, for somebody out there. But your ideas is something that needs to be fully realized before you can move forward. This also could be in terms of a higher level commitment. Okay, learning lessons before you move forward into something new, some sort of new higher level commitment. So some sort of healing, because you got the Star card right next to it, needed to play out before you could actually make this commitment or adventure, this leap of faith with somebody new. Now we have the Five of Pentacles here. It's in the reverse. It is over the Six of Water. So it is about reminding you that, yes, there is an opportunity to think about reunions with past people, past lovers, past friends, etc., etc. But there is a new start on the board. And when we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it is, again, a new hope returning. Now, this could be in terms of a connection with somebody, if you want it. We all have free will, because we're on the surface here. They're indicating some sort of new job, though, for me, which is, some sort of new passion project. You get some sort of hope, so you may receive some sort of news regarding that. But also, it is a returning card. So if someone was being silent towards you, left you out in the cold, because this is my abandonment card, they may be coming towards you with some sort of invested communication, maybe to talk over something from the past. I'm going to pull a card on it, see what their intention would be. I don't like to leave anyone hanging, but ultimately the stronger energy I'm getting from it is there is some sort of new project or new job that's coming your way. It may even come from an opportunity from someone in the past. As I said, it does not need to be an ex-lover, etc., etc. Can you please clarify this Five of Pentacles in the reverse? Okay. Well, they're highlighting something that you were waiting for. Okay. With this Three of Wands, you were waiting for some sort of result before you could make a choice. So, you may be waiting for some sort of passionate communication when the moment was right. Perhaps you felt, because we have that Emperor in reverse as well, perhaps the person you were dealing with was a little bit immature. They just said, well, that's... How are you putting that? Well, something about, well, that's a short stretch. I don't understand that. But it's kind of, the energy that they're giving me is kind of like, that's an understatement. That they're a little bit immature. Okay, that's a short stretch. I don't understand that. But so there may have been also you waiting for the right opportunity, some results regarding higher learning, education there, before you can move forward in this new opportunity. So you're just waiting for the right time, basically. Can you please... Oh. They know what I already... Okay. They already know what I want to clarify. I want to clarify on a love position as well. Someone that you had a bit of a complete painful ending with, okay? There is the Nine of Swords in reverse as well. So once isolation period ends, have faith. This person's going to come on in and communicate to you if you were wanting communication. They may want to apologize, okay? Because this person, the Star in reverse, suggests there's some sort of they were ignoring you, but communication was coming on in. This person could have been all up in their ego and being quite arrogant about it, but they want to communicate. They want to, they just give me the words, let bygones be bygones. They want to, in some way, rebalance this situation and give some sort of an apology. So they're just indicating, don't be defensive. Obviously, if this person was an absolute douche, then, you know, you can ignore this person or take the higher ground, forgive so that you can release the baggage yourself and you don't encumber any karmic debt. But you don't have to forget, because if this person was an absolute moron, then, you know, learn the lessons so that nobody ever repeats them again, and just be like, thank you very much, but bye-bye now, on your way. Close the door, on your way out, sort of energy. Okay, so I just want to clarify that. But they're giving me more of an opportunity in terms of a job. Okay, so some sort of project, a passion project that really sets your soul on fire. Very, very exciting. Believe in yourself, and that luck is about to be on your side. There is a turning point here. Good fortune. Fortune favors the brave, they just said. Fortune favors the brave. So something you have to be courageous about in order to get a new start. You're about to, it's about to happen. Okay, so very exciting energy for you there. I'm just going to get you a Work Your Light advice card before we leave the reading. Libra, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Straight away. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, so again, it's about looking in all the different components in some sort of plan that makes up a whole. All the parts coming together. What isn't quite there yet before you can proceed? Okay, this energy that you have to overcome. We're going to read from the book so they can give you a bit more guidance, and I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. And finally, we're going to give you a Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Libra need to see for their highest good? Can you please guide them? What are they meant to see for their highest good? Thank you so much. Go the distance. Yeah, so this is about go the distance. Is you can do it. Okay, this is about courage to go for it. You have the endurance, you have the talent, you have the know-how, you have the knowledge. I mean, you got it all. Just keep being curious and show your wonderful skills off, because you've got them in spades. You have what it takes to get to that finish line for sure, no matter what it takes. And as I said, there's kind of like a fork in the road. I'm seeing these two opportunities presenting themselves. These two avenues for opportunity. So also they want to indicate that 4 plus 7, when you reduce it, because it's number 47 there, 4 plus 7 is 11. So this is a soul path number. You're right on track. It's all about synchronicities and being taking a wonderful leap of faith on this project, because it was meant to be. Okay, so we're just going to read from the book, Align Your Life. Number 1, it says, what in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclic beings in a constant state of change, of evolution, of growth. Change is one of the only certainties in life. When you resist your cycle of nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be. But there comes a time when it is harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and align life to that way of being. If you've pulled this card, you're being called to let go of who you once were, or the things that you once defined yourself by, the job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now, to courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and uniqueness. Perhaps you've outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it's time to reassess and bring all the parts of your life into alignment so they are congruent with who you truly are today. Okay, so remember, it's your uniqueness that sets you apart from everybody else. So it's just clarifying that part of the message. And also, you know, those rose-tinted glasses about the past, how you've grown. The pearls of wisdom are there. If I really highlight this card to you, it's a major quickie. So, but they're showing the pearls of wisdom. Can you see coming out of that shell there? Pearls of wisdom, how you've grown in this situation and how you've outgrown certain attributes of who you were for who you are now, the becoming, as it were. Okay, now we're going to read number 47, Go the Distance. Okay, 40. Endurance, strength, and the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long-term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have the endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Okay, and I'll just give you your prosperity messages. Your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is the time to think long-term and engage in continued inspired action. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work can now lead to greater riches than you can ever imagine. Stoke that fire so that the uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all the phases of your manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place right now. Okay, I think it's clarifying everything I'm giving you there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my gorgeous Libra? What do they need to know for their highest good? We have the butterfly, very ornate, beautiful butterfly. And it's about transformation when we get that butterfly, okay? Wherever you felt stuck, that Wheel of Fortune energy, wherever you felt stuck, they're indicating that you were there for a reason, to learn pearls of wisdom. That was the transformation, okay? That was the rebirth. Big changes are meant to lead to new, wonderful, abundant beginnings, okay? Again, as I said, that becoming. So that was a period of growth for you where you're moving on now to rebirth something new. Very wonderful, transformative energy. Where would you like this? Words like this. They want it over the Hierophant card because transformation comes through knowledge. Whatever you're learning at this moment, spiritually, or again, they're giving me the labradorite. Very important. Whatever your ideas are, they're actually going to transcend your future. Okay, there's a lot of abundance that comes from these ideas because they're really highlighting this feather in the ink. So whatever, maybe you write about spiritual practices, or you've been journaling, or you've got some ideas, whatever you've been writing down, that's very unique, very different from everybody else. That's where, again, they've just said fortune favors the brave. Be brave and bold with those ideas because you're way ahead of any competition with those ideas already. Okay, there's no rivals when it comes to that. You are way ahead of everybody else. Okay, my beautiful Libra, we'll leave it there. That was your major quickie. I hope there was something that resonated for some of you out there. If there was, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, but it also lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Thank you so much, my gorgeous Libra. Love and light.